And as always on the Level Up Life podcast, we will not be doing the normal thing. And in this case, the normal thing is to open up our booster pack and essentially just burn through the common and uncommon cards as if they're garbage, looking for that rare. In our case, we'll be, for the most part, ignoring the rares that we get because it's in those more common cards that, in my opinion, I'm going to find more of the artwork that I enjoy. And really, that's what Pokemon cards are all about. It is a very accessible form of art collecting. And so if you would like to level up your life, if you would like to level up your art collection, then go ahead and join us in appreciating some art that gets created in some of these more common cards. As we open up with a Charmander frolicking through the grass, here we have a Ponyta stanced in the flowers. Maybe it's the same meadow, maybe it's not. But as we can see, Ponyta, with legs much longer than that of a Charmander, is not setting ablaze to the grass all around it. Poliwag. I tell you something else. There is a special place in my heart for a Poliwag or Poliwhirl in a swampy environment. You remember being a little kid and you run around after a rainstorm and maybe there's big puddles that have been there for a couple of months and you see there's frogs and stuff that are living in there now, and it's a whole ecosystem where there was just a retention pond only a few weeks ago. That's something magical. Pikachu, the mouse-themed mascot of a major corporation. Pikachu, let's put that Pikachu down with the Raichu. Another bird, Farfetch'd. Tell you, ever since Golduck, I always liked duck-themed Pokemon, and Quaxley has been no exception for me. But this Farfetch'd has some almost traditional elements to its artwork and its landscape here, with the rushing water and the rain and the wind pushing gently across some of these other plants in the environment. Speaking of Golduck, look at him go. That is a Golduck. See, one of the cool things about Golduck is, and now this is going to vary a bit depending on the game, but in theory, Golduck should be able to be, it could be argued that Golduck should be able to catch all of your early generation transportation needs, right? It's a water, so it can surf. It's a bird, so it can fly. Has claws, so it could probably do cut. And I could see Golduck not skipping either leg day or arm day, and so that can hit you with strength to get you around. Pinsir, the Hercules beetle of the Pokemon world. Vice Grip, classic Pinsir move. And some lovely, almost looking like gigantic bonsai trees behind the Pinsir. Bill's Transfer, a powerful ally of the Pokemon world throughout the game and the show. Bill is ready to help you transfer with the top 8 cards of your deck. Ooh, and a reverse hollow Rhyhorn. I don't know if it's catching the light the same way for you down there in the camera, but that hit me with a little sparkle, especially this pattern of fighting Pokemon for this ground-type Pokemon. That is quite a pretty card, and it really resonates there with the fiery environment of the desert where Rhyhorn lives. Ooh, sparkly full art Wartortle. That's so cool. I think this card nicely captures the feeling of being underwater. Even the hollow form itself is designed to look like light streaming through the surface above. That's pretty cool. Chansey, another favorite. Look at Chansey sitting there on a bench being so calm and comfortable. That's really what Chansey's about, in my opinion. And Chansey is looking like a cartoon character out of classic children's television shows with a additional background that looks like it is also classically out of children's television shows, and that is just delightful. And a less shiny piece of metal, which is not bad at all. Ding, 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 ding. Still sounds just as good. Once again, this has been the 153rd episode of the Level Up Life podcast. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to see more.